So in this lecture, we will see why we need the KNN. So this is very basic question that if there are the number of algorithms are available, so why we need a KNN? Then what is the KNN in detail? Then how does we choose the value of K? Because selecting the value of K is very important in KNN also. Because you are in a classification, how you classify your data is the most important. So KNN algorithm, in a KNN algorithm, value of K, selection of the value of K is most important. Then how does the KNN algorithm work? We can see with one of our example and one of the case studies. Let us start with the KNN. Why we need the KNN? So a machine, it is a machine learning model make a prediction by learning from the past data available. So if you have the past data, then your machine learning algorithm will be correct. So for the prediction purpose, what we are use the KNN. Let us take this real life example and later in detail we see how exactly the KNN works. Let us consider the two sisters are going to the garden and suddenly one animal comes to the picture and the little sister asks to the younger sister that, is it dog? Because it look like the dog. The sister said that, hey dear, you can't differentiate. You can differentiate between the cat and the dog based on their characteristics. Because even though they are come to the category of animal, but you have to find out the characteristics. You have to find out the characteristic between the dog and the dog on their characteristics. So dog has a different characteristic and cat has a different characteristic. So based on their characteristics, we can say that who is the dog and who is the cat. So what are the characteristics means? The characteristic means bigger length of ear in a dog, smaller length of ear in a cat. So if you see the cat ears and the dog ear both are different. In case of dog, the length of ears are bigger as compared to the cat. Normally dog bark and the cat are doing the meows and the paws. Why is the dog having the dull paws and the sharp paws used to climb? As compared to the cat, dog is not easily climb on the tree or any heighted place because they have the dull paws. Their claws are very dull. As compared to the cat, they have the sharp because they used to for the climbing. And mostly, cat doesn't love to play around. As compared to the dog are very familiar and they are very much love to run around. So on the basis of this characteristic, length of the ears and the sharpness of claw, what I am doing, I am differentiating my dog and the cat into two categories. So if the length of ear is bigger, then I say that it is a dog. And if the sharpness of claw is greater, then I call it a cat. So using this characteristic, what I am doing here, I classify the animal into the two categories, dog and the cat. So based on their length of ear, I differentiate it is a dog, and the sharpness of claw, I call it a cat. Let's do it again. Now tell me, is it a dog or a cat? this picture, take a decision. So I am giving this picture to my machine learning algorithm and ask the machine learning algorithm that, hey, is it this animal belonging to the dog or the cat? Then what my machine learning algorithm is doing? My machine learning algorithm has to check the characteristic of input animal. So he find out what is the length of his ear, what is the sharpness of his paw. So if we find out which are more likely cat, so we can say that it is a cat. Because here also, let us consider giving this picture to my machine learning algorithm, that is a KNN, as an input value, and because the KNN is based on similarity, feature of similarity, we can classify this animal correctly into the cat and predict that it is a cat. So on the basis of the characteristic, we can say that it is a cat. But how this actually works, this is the most important thing. How it works. So let us see in detail how it is and what is the KNN. So KNN, the K-nearest neighbor, is one of the simplest supervised machine learning algorithms. Because we can classify our data set into yes or no, true or false, positive or negative, into the two categories. So this called as a K-nearest neighbor, as a supervised machine. Understand this supervised machine learning algorithm. Take another example, and using this example, I would like to explain you what exactly happened in a KNN. As we say that the KNN classify the element or data point on the basis of the similarity. So what are the similarity measures we are considering? So I am here keeping the value of chloride level on x-axis and the sulfur dioxide level on the y-axis. So if the chloride level is greater or large, so we can say that it is a red wine. And when the sulfur dioxide level is high, so I am saying that it is a white wine. So based on these two characteristics, I simply classify the category of wine into red wine and the white wine. But what is the value of K here? This is a crucial question. So here I am taking the value of K equal to 5, as K in the KNN is a parameter that refers to the number of nearest neighbor messages to include in the majority voting process. So the KNN, in a KNN, the value of K is more simple. And let us consider what we are doing here. We are considering the value of K equal to 5. So I have to find out the K nearest, that is a 5 nearby element of my input value. So let us, which are they? This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. So as I am keeping it as a X element, and then I am making the one circle, and in that circle I am find out the 5 nearest neighbor. So I find out the 5 nearest neighbor here. So out of that I find out that 4 are belonging to the red wine and 1 is belonging to the white wine. So as you can say that 4 is greater than 1, so I declare that this value, this wine, input wine is belonging to the red wine. This input value is belonging to the red wine because it satisfies the condition and its nearest neighbor elements are red. So I declare that it is a red. Now take another example for how to choose the value of K. In KNN algorithm is based on feature similarity. So choosing the right value of K is a process called as a parameter tuning. And it is more important than your filter. So how you select the parameter? It's called as a parameter tuning. In this example, it is very carefully listen this, watch this example because it is inform you how to find out the value of C, how to choose the value of C. So at the K equal to 3, we can classify the new element is belonging to the red or purple. Red rectangle or purple triangle. So this new variable is belonging to which one? Is it belonging to the red circle, red square or purple triangle? So how we can find out? Now, when you considering that the K equal to 3, then you can give the answer that this new variable is belonging to the red triangle. But when you increasing the value of K equal to 7, then you say that now this new element is belonging to the purple triangle. So the question is same, the new variable is same, but for this value of K, you are giving the different answer, and for this K equal to 7, you are giving the different answer. So the class of unknown data point was red triangle at K equal to 3, but changed when we are keeping the value of K equal to 7. So which value of K I should choose? That is the question. So can I choose the value of K equal to 3 or K equal to 7? So to choose the value of K, there is one solution called as the square root of n. You can select either the square root of n, where n is the total number of data points, or odd value of K is selected to avoid any confusion between the two classes. So normally what we are doing, we are selecting the odd value of K. It means that higher the value of k has lesser the chance of error. So what I am saying that when I am selecting the value of k equal to 3, so even though you are giving the answer that the new variable are belonging to the red circle, red rectangle, when I am increasing the value of k equal to 7, it gives the proper answer. That is a purple rectangle. And so hence it is said that higher the value of k has lesser the chance of error. But when we use the KNN, so that is the question. So when we have to use the KNN? Let us consider this example. Using this example, you can get an idea. When do we use the KNN? Basically, we use the KNN when you have the data set with a label data set. What? When you have the label data set. For the KNN algorithm, you require the label data. But when the data is noise-free, so you cannot use the KNN. So what is the noise? So in this example, you can say that the class. So as you mentioned that the class is either underweight or the normal or overweight. So you can classify the person on the basis of weight and height. So he is come under the underweight, he is come under the normal condition, he is come under the overweight. But this is a noise value you are putting in your data set. That is a 140, 23, Hello Kitty. So this is a you can say that is a error you have to find out in your data set. So this is called the noise. And when you have the data set is a small. So in these three conditions, when your data set is label, when your data set is noise free, and when the data set is small, so in that condition you can use the KNN. But when if you have the large data set, in that condition you cannot use the KNN. Because KNN algorithm is called as a lazy learner. Lazy learner means it takes very long time to understand the problem or to execute. Okay, so to implement the KNN algorithm, keep in mind that when you have the data set and the data set is a label data set, when you have the data set and the data set is a noise-free data set, and when your data set is a small data set. So in that case only, you can implement the KNN algorithm. So before implementing the KNN algorithm, you must check out that your data set is a label data set, your data set having no noise, that is a noise-free data set, and your data set is a small data set. So in that condition only you can use the KNN. How does this KNN algorithm is work? Let me explain the one. Let us consider I have the one data set, and in that data set, on the basis of weight and the height, I classify the person in a category underweight or the normal condition. So based on the height and the weight, we are classify the person into either he is come under the normal condition or he is under the underweight condition. So this is a standard data set I have. So let us consider my weight is 51 and my height is 167, so I come under the underweight. When my weight is a 62 and my height is also good, that is 182 centimeter, so it is called as a normal energy. So when you have the data set with a labeled data set, error-free data set, there is no noise in your data, and your data having a small in size. In that condition, you can use the KNN. What happens when the person in the 57 kg and 170 centimeter height? So what is your opinion? So he's come under the underweight category or not? Find the nearest neighbor, we have to use the Euclidean distance. But what is the Euclidean distance? As we already see that the Euclidean distance between nothing but the distance between the 2 points. That is the x minus a whole square and y minus b whole square. So using this, let us calculate. So my weight is 170, my height is 170 and my weight is 67. So I calculate this value with all elements. That is the distance d1, distance d2, distance d3. Similarly, we will calculate the Euclidean distance of unknown data points from all the points in the data set. So for the red circle indicating my query, that is the person having the weight 57 and the height is 170, he is belonging to the underweight or overweight. So the answer is given that the Euclidean distance for the person having the 57 weight and 170 centimeter height is classified into normal condition. So he is belonging to the normal class because all the three value, because of I am selecting the k value, value of k is equal to 3, is nothing but belonging to the k equal to 3, that is a normal condition. So hence, as per the KNN algorithm, the person is belonging to the normal condition. Okay, so this is an implementation of KNN algorithm. So are you getting what is the KNN algorithm? Rohan? Hello Rohan? रोहित खंडाई समझ में आया बेटा? फिर अभी KNN चलो ठीक है, इस पे आपको एक क्वेश्चन भी आएंगे इन योर न्यूमेरिकल. ओके, थैंक यू फॉर अटेंडिंग द लेक्चर. हैव अ नाइस डे.